Good morning, Tindley Summit Academy. Happy Friday. It's our last Friday in the building for a couple of months. So we hope you guys celebrate. Hope you have some fun today. But first, let's get morning meeting out of the way. Miss Cowan has a couple announcements before we get started.
So we have a couple really important announcements that we don't want people to get confused by. So let's listen very carefully. Next week, because it is the week of Thanksgiving, we were supposed to be in school Monday and part of the day Tuesday. We had decided to make those days virtual, but it will be very much like it was for election day. K and 1 will have packets that need to be completed. There are not going to be any live lessons, so even students who were already virtual with Ms. Thompson and Ms. Alexander, you will not have live sessions. The rest of the in-person students, grades 2 through 6, will have assignments on Schoology that need to be completed. There is nothing to be done on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Then, beginning November 30th is when our whole school goes virtual. Our teachers have been working very hard with the students in the building to make sure that all of their websites are bookmarked, that scholars know how to get onto Teams, how to get into Schoology, and do all of the things they need to do. Students are also coming home with a folder, and inside the folder are the schedules of their classes online and also all of their login information. So parents, if you have any questions, please make sure you go to the folders first.
And then just to reiterate what Miss Cowan said, there are no live lessons for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th grade next Monday or Tuesday either. And then starting on the 30th, it'll be live lessons for everyone. If you can't attend at the normal time, those lessons will be recorded and posted on streams. But obviously, we would prefer seeing all your bright and shining faces live on the Teams call. So make sure you're joining at your time. Check those schedules out, and we will see you there. Hey, Miss Cowan.
Hey, Mr. Gavin.
I got a shout out.
Shout out.
Our first shout out comes from Miss Dean, our 4th grade teacher. She has 2 different ones. The first one goes to Emmanuel and Isaiah. They always try their hardest. They never give up. Even when the work gets hard, they work harder. So let's give them 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
This also comes from Miss Dean. It goes to Ricky Castro. Ricky is always a leader in the class. Can always count on him to do the right thing. So shout out to Ricky for being a leader. Let's give him 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
Very 4th grade centric. Mr. Jacobs wants to shout out our 4th graders for killing it this week in gym. Excellent job, 4th grade. Let's give all of our 4th graders 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. And one more. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
This shout out comes from the entire staff. And it goes to Miss Cowan. She always, the week before Christmas, Miss Cowan always does 5 days of Christmas. And she gets the staff gifts and does a bunch of nice things for us. Makes us cookies, makes us breakfast. And since we won't be in the building for Christmas, she did it this week. And it's just very, very, very much appreciated by the entire staff. So thank you, Miss Cowan. So instead of giving Miss Cowan 2 claps, on 2, let's yell, thank you, Miss Cowan. 1, 2, thank you, Miss Cowan.
Something I love to do. It brings me just as much joy as it does everyone else. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
This shout out comes from Miss Scott. Miss Scott had yesterday on their math exit tickets, 100% of her class got a 100% on their math exit ticket, and she was just so excited. She ran in my office to tell me, and so we definitely want to celebrate that. Great job to Miss Scott's class for working hard to get that success. Let's give Miss Scott's class 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
This shout out, there's a couple of them that are coming from Miss Hogan, and so I'm gonna list them together. First of all, we have Ari Monroe. Ari got a 6 out of 8 on her ELA checkpoint number 2, and that is just huge. So shout out to Ari Monroe. We also want to shout out Naomi, Sadrea, Kennedy, and Darren in our 3rd grade class. A couple weeks ago, they took an iRead practice test, and it was the first one that they took. And those scholars got over an 80% on that. And that's just really amazing. And they're going to keep working, all of 3rd grade, working to improve those scores. And then Ms. Hogan would also like to shout out all of her second grade scholars for building their stamina in reading. That's something that's really hard to do, and they've been working really hard, and she's seeing that progress. And also just for their love of their books in a bag, because she works really hard to get those together for them, and so it just warms her heart that the kids are enjoying that. So let's give all of Miss Hogan's scholars that we talked about 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
This shout out comes from Miss Verdue. She wants to shout out Marlon Johnson for his improvement in his TRC score. It's just his progress monitoring is showing that he is improving in reading. So let's give him 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. I got a shout out.
Shout out.
This shout out comes from Miss Johnson, and it's a little bittersweet. Miss Johnson is an amazing kindergarten teacher, and she loves her kids so much, and she just wants to give them all a shout out because Miss Johnson will be leaving us after Christmas, and she is going to miss them all. And Miss Johnson, we are all going to miss you as well. So let's give Miss Johnson's class and Miss Johnson 2 claps on 2. 1, 2.
Last but not least, I got a shout out.
Shout out.
I want to shout out each and every one of the Tindley Summit Scholars for your hard work these 13 weeks that we've been in the building. I know wearing the masks has been annoying. I know that constantly being told, pull your mask up, pull your mask up, pull your mask up, pull your mask up, stay behind your barrier gets really annoying. It's annoying for us to have to say it too. Trust me, your teachers, your principals don't like doing it either. But your guys' dedication to all of that stuff, your hard work is why we were able to stay open for these 13 weeks. And we just really appreciate all the hard work. So we're sad that we won't be in the building for these next couple of months, but we know that you guys are going to continue to work hard and that we're going to be successful even with our virtual learning. We have a really good plan in place. We have hardworking, dedicated scholars, and we have amazing teachers, so we're going to kill it. And when we come back on January 19th, it'll be like we never left. So I want to give each and every one of our Tindley Summit Scholars 2 claps on 2. 1, 2. And that's it. Let's get this thing warmed up nice and hot for your hard work, being prime examples of what Tindley Summit Scholars should be inside and outside of the classroom. We would like to offer you
the official
excellent job this week, guys. That is it for Mr. Gavin and Miss Cowan. We will still be there, not next week, but we will start up the week after. We're going to be enjoying our Thanksgiving festivities, eating a bunch of food. Hope you guys do as well. We will see you guys live in class on November 30th. We will see you guys back in the building, hopefully on January 19th. Be safe, wear your masks, and we will see you guys then. Have a great day today!
at the summit.
'Cause we are!
Tindley Summit